Hello and welcome. This is the Daily Reset for Success show. My name is Marian LaSalle, and my co-hosts today are the famous Lady Lou and Judy Blake. Hello, ladies.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello. We're so happy you're here.
And I'm thrilled to be here.
Me too. Excuse my appearance, but I've been working on the farmette, helping my nephew with the tractor. So I'm dressed as a farmer today.
Okay. Those are words you will never hear out of my mouth. So good for you. I was working on the farm. You will never hear those words out of my mouth.
No. I love it.
No. Today's topic is all about how to work from home, whether you're having a job or you're creating your own job. And like Judy just said, one of the jobs I will never do is work on my farm.
Yep.
I don't mow lawns. I don't tend the garden. Nothing.
Nope. Not me either.
Now, I would like to sit out by the pond and enjoy a nice cup of coffee, but that's about it.
Or a margarita.
Oh, well, hey, you do have a point there. Thank you. One of the reasons we're so excited to have Judy here today is that she works from home. She has created a job for herself. She works for someone else. They pay her to do what she does. And she told me that she created it to work from home because of her circumstances, because she wanted to work from home. She didn't want to have to schlep to a job and schlep back and deal with all the stuff that we normally deal with when we have a job. So, Judy, let's start off by telling everybody who you are and what you got going on.
Sure. And a little minor correction there.
Okay, I know.
So I am very fortunate that my executive director, I work for a phenomenal small nonprofit called Family to Family Network. And we create success for children and young adults with disabilities. We believe in success for all people, regardless of disability. Our executive director is Mary Jane Williams. She is the one who created this position, Leadership and Advocacy Coordinator, and it was designed for somebody to work in their home. I applied for the position among many other people, and I am very fortunate to have received this position, which I'm going into my 4th year. So she is a visionary, and thank you. So I'm just kind of following her lead from the standpoint that it is a grant-funded position, and it was perfect for me. You know, ladies, not everybody can work from home. Some people have said, oh, I could never do what you do. There would be too many distractions. I just wouldn't be able to focus. I'd feel too isolated. For me, I have the best of both because I go to meetings, but I mainly work from home. So I do a tremendous amount of networking and I do a tremendous amount of community outreach. Very, very important to me. Everyone knows someone with a disability, and we are all impacted in one way or another. And if we all live long enough, we will end up with a disability. So what we do at our organization is to educate and empower our families. So for me, it's great because I am very super focused. I have this little closet office, as you can see, nothing big, and it's right off my bedroom, and it works great for me. Not for everybody, but it works great for me.
I think it's wonderful, and I have never heard Judy say anything. I've known Judy for years, and I've never heard Judy say anything bad about what she's doing. She's always excited. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll be with her when I'm dropping her off for maybe an event that she's doing and that type of thing. It's just exciting for me to see that somebody is working from home, getting paid what they're worth, and being able to do what they love to do, which is working with people that have disabilities, families that are dealing with it. Because Judy wrote a book called Judy's World. Will you tell me just a little bit about your book, Judy?
Sure. It is Judy's World, and thank you for asking, the world of autism through the eyes of a mother. And, you know, there are a lot of books out there written by parents. I have an amazing son who is going to be 25 on Thursday. And he has autism and other co-occurring disabilities. And it was really just a book to help other parents relate about what the journey is like. I've been a single parent for almost 20 years. And, as you both know, and as most of us know, raising kids, disability or no disability, can be challenging.
Yeah.
But I think that, when you have a disability, it can be a bit more complex. And I wrote the book many years ago just to kind of help parents, to let them know that they are not alone. And so it's
It's quite funny. You've got a lot of humor in your book.
I do. I have a lot of humor in there. Everybody copes in their own way. My way to cope is through humor. So for those of you old enough, and I know Marian and Lady Lou, you're old enough to remember Irma Bombeck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Loved Irma Bombeck. So, I have that dry Irma Bombeck kind of humor. And it's worked well for me. And I have a wonderful relationship with my son. And, it's hard because people as a society, we judge by what we see. So the book was really to let parents know, you're not alone. And everything that you're going through, or most of the things that you're going through, I get it. I understand. And you're not alone in how you feel. So,
thank you for sharing that.
yeah, no, it was a snapshot in my life. But the work that I do now with Family to Family Network, we've been around for 30 years. We are celebrating our 30th anniversary, December 1st, hopefully, at the Junior League with a luncheon. And we are honoring Renee and James Parker, who are business owners. And James has significant disabilities. And his mom and himself found what worked best for him. So they have this amazing company called Shredding on the Go. So somebody asked, so how do you work from home? What do you do? What's your job title? My job title for Family to Family Network is Leadership and Advocacy Coordinator. And the organization that I work for, again, is called Family to Family Network. Marian has it on the banner below. And our website is familytofamilynetwork.org. My email address is judy@familytofamilynetwork.org. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions regarding children. We serve the greater Houston area. But, our boss, like I said, our director, she was really kind of visionary because we all can work remotely. So a lot of companies were really thrown into a tailspin with COVID-19 because how do they manage virtual?
Yes,
well,
and that's
huge.
That's
Mary
our
Jane
show
Williams
today, is
already
all
was
about
doing it.
how you can work from home. Now, this is not specifically to help employers figure it out. It's this particular show that we're having today is a series that we started called Work from Home. And that means you can either work from home for yourself or you can find a job like Judy's talking about.
Right.
So I have a bunch of stuff, but feel free to jump in anytime, Lady Lou or Judy. I have a bunch of stuff to go over today in case you're watching this so that you can figure out how to work from home. Now, Judy, did you know that this was a work from home job when you applied for it?
I did. And that was one of the many reasons that it appealed to me, because my son at the time was working part-time. And I did not want him coming home early afternoon and being alone until 6:30 every day. That was not an option for me.
Right.
So I work best for working at home, because then I can take a 10-15 minute break, go check on my son. He's capable, he's an adult, but I never want him to feel too isolated.
Right.
And like I said, you have to be a certain personality, I think, to work at home. For me, it works best because I'm a very scheduled, regimented person. I'm not distracted by the TV. I wanted the flexibility. Also, when I took this job, I was taking care of my mother, who passed away a couple of years ago. And so if I needed to take her to the doctor, If I needed to run over to assisted living and take something to her, I could stop what I was doing and go ahead and do that. Flexibility is huge for me. And I am blessed to work for an executive director who knows that she can trust me, that my days are flexible, and the time that I get my work done, it may not be during normal business hours, but that's okay, because raising kids is not done during normal business hours.
Amen.
And she knows that.
Let's get right to it.
Okay.
I have 4 different companies I'm going to be talking about today. And don't worry, you don't have to write this down. If you're listening to this on our podcast or you're driving down the road, don't worry about it. If you don't have a pen and paper, I'm going to have everything we talked about in the notes down below. I'm also going to go to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/naturalcuriosity, and I'll have all the information there as well. So the first thing I want to tell you about is for people my age and older. So if you're 60 or older, I want you to know that there's a company called AMAVA. That's A as in apple, M as in Mary, A as in apple, V as in Victor, A as in apple, and that's .com, AMAVA.com. And this particular company does not only flexible jobs that you can work from home, but also experiences from all over the world. You can go and be a volunteer. They have, you name it. I think it would be great if you go and check it out, especially if you're wanting flexibility. Yeah. So experiences, volunteering, and flexible jobs that you can actually get paid for all over the world. It's pretty cool. And you can sign up to get their newsletter. It's fascinating. So they have a top-rated work-from-home job listed on their website today called SYKES, SYKESH.com. I'm sorry, it's not .com. I'm going to put it in the notes below. It's a little longer than that. But what they're promoting is a work-from-home customer service agent. So excuse me for reading this, but I think it's wonderful what they've said. Become a remote customer service agent with SYKESHome. They promote and provide remote jobs within a footprint of the global company, a team of more than 55,000 employees serving major brands around the world. Recently, they were named number 8 on the list of the top 100 companies for remote jobs to work for by FlexJobs. And that's another thing we're going to talk about is FlexJobs. Working with them offers a flexible, commute-free alternative to a traditional job. As a customer service agent, you'll utilize your strong people skills. You must have people skills to work with the customers, right? And you're going to connect to customers right from the comfort of your home. Now, I'm sure you have to have a quiet little space like Judy has. She has a closet office, or you could have a room in your home, someplace away from the kids and things like that if you're going to be on the phone with customer service. But what a great opportunity. Think about how big that company is. They have 55,000 employees working from home.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
It's huge, huge.
Oh, yeah. That's big.
Now, if customer service is not your gig, if not, it's not your thing, you're thinking, oh, customer service, no, thank you. How about this one? Now, this one I'm excited about. I actually want to apply, like I need another thing to do. It's become a paid advisor or mentor for PivotPlanet. Once again, I'm going to read because it's important that you hear exactly how they have it. And then we're going to talk about those two. Okay, ladies?
You got it.
PivotPlanet advisors are passionate people. They love what they do and enjoy talking to others about their experience and their expertise. If being an advisor sounds like something you would like to do, please apply today. You are a candidate for being an expert if you love what you do for a living or did for a living. You've been working in your career type on a full-time basis for a minimum of 3 years. You want to make a difference in other people's lives by sharing your knowledge, your experience, and a little bit of your time with others who are exploring maybe starting their own business or making a career transition or simply exploring other career options. If you have the autonomy and interest to keep your profile current, be responsive to connection requests, and personally confirm your availability. If you can provide several large, high-resolution on-the-job and off-the-job photos of yourself. If you can create a 30 to 60-second video introducing yourself for your profile page. And one more thing, if you have an ongoing availability to schedule a 1-hour live video and or phone session with your clients, you need to apply right now.
Wow.
Sounds great.
I like
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Both of those. Now, those are paid jobs where you don't have to go and find clients. You just apply and then they give you the work, right? That's what some people want.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's a beautiful setup. I think a lot of them are going to jump on that one.
I would think so. And, people really have to find, what may work for you 10 years ago may not work for you today and vice versa. We're all changing as we grow. And, for me, if I had to sit behind at my laptop, 30, 40 hours a week, that I couldn't do. The
No.
beauty for me is that I get to do a lot of networking on top of the work I do in the home. So sometimes I'm able to schedule my networking when my son isn't here. Sometimes my networking takes place when he is here and I leave, and that's okay. The key is flexibility.
Now,
So
you can't do that right now, though.
No, well, now there's no networking and everything's canceled. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking the opportunity to do more online learning. So that works out really well for me. It's like, oh, I keep meaning to do this. I keep meaning to take this. I keep meaning to study this. And, but I'm kind of pacing myself because I think that this, quarantine that we're all under it's going to be a marathon. It's not going to be a sprint.
Well,
And so I'm kind of pacing myself. I'm pacing myself for it.
And I'm really glad that you mentioned it because guess what? As of this coming Thursday, we have a brand new online networking opportunity.
Yay, that's fabulous. And sign me up.
Exactly. So you can go to patreon.com/natural curiosity and read all about it. And if you want, you can send me your email address and I'll sign you up for the newsletter that comes in. And it's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you, I don't know if anybody else is doing this.
No,
I think it's terrific. And I think it's really important because even though we can't see each other and touch each other and shake people's hands, at least we can see their picture. Mm-hmm. At least we can communicate with each other. And I think that's huge.
Yeah, it's all done on video, just like what we're doing right now. It's all done on video so people can see your personality. You can hold up signs. You can, there's a lot of different things that you could do.
Thank God for technology. I mean, if this had happened 30 years ago, we would not have had this.
That's right.
No, we're looking forward to it. I have dusted off my old crown from being queen of networking in Houston years ago.
That's great. Mm-hmm.
Making a comeback, and we're excited about this show.
No, I think it's terrific. And I think that a lot of people are doing that because they see the need to feel connected. Yes. And, we all know this is such a challenging time in our world, not just our country, but our world. And I think it really is important to stay connected. And I think that what you're doing is fantastic. I look forward to being a part of it.
Oh, good. Well, you know me, I love to network.
Yes.
I love meeting new people.
And I do too. And it's been really challenging for me. Yeah. I'm usually at something almost every day. And then I post it on Facebook because that's how I keep in touch with a lot of my families. They're like, oh my God, how do you go to these places every day? Because I draw my energy from other people.
Thank you.
That's just like y'all. Y'all are the same way. Some people, oh my God, going to a networking event, they have to take Tylenol or take a Xanax before they go. And that's okay. If that's what you need to do, whatever works for you. I'm not judging. No judgment here. This glass house is not casting stones. But for the three of us, networking comes naturally.
Really?
It's so easy for us. I don't know about y'all, but I talk to people in the grocery line.
Well, it's even now because that's how I met you. I met you networking.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Friends ever since.
Dear friends. Yes, absolutely. And I just think that that as much of a struggle as it is right now, hopefully the majority of us will get through this. But I will say this, because I work with people with disabilities. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask. Get the help you need. We are all going through uncharted territory. And our families right now who are raising kids with disabilities, they're having challenges already. Now with this, their kids not being able to go to therapy, their kids not being able to go to school. Online learning does not work for a lot of kids with disabilities.
Right. Yeah.
And
it will end.
It will end.
It will
But
end.
when you're going through it, it's a very, very difficult journey.
Yes, it is.
So our organization is here to help, and we want to help.
Good.
I appreciate that, because we do all need help. Now, I want to slip in something here. It has nothing to do with a job, but I take care of a lady. I'm the manager of a lady with Alzheimer's. She does live in a personal care home. She used to live with me, and it got to be too much. And so now she lives close by my house in a personal care home, and it's locked down. We can't see them. It's hard for them. She's got Alzheimer's. She doesn't understand why I'm not coming to see her. So we rigged up this deal where I'm going to sit outside in the backyard. They have big big pane windows, and I'm going to sit outside with a phone, and I can put my hand up, and she can put her hand up.
Perfect.
And I'll talk to her. Isn't that
She
cool?
needs that. I love it. It's
Flexibility.
amazing. That's one of the many reasons I love you, because you have the heart of 10 people and the compassion of 20.
Yes.
And that's what it takes.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you say that. There's a young man that I help out a lot, and he's in his mid-20s, and his grandparents look after him. Well, his grandparents, they're elderly and their health is compromised. So I'm helping them by taking the grandson to places that he must be at, not just kind of want to be at, but must be at during this time. And we all need to sometimes do those things, because it's important to think of others, not just ourselves. But we have to be careful.
Yes.
And what you're doing, you're being careful. But this woman needs you. And thank God that you're going to do that, because that's really important.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow for the first time. I'll tell you how it works out.
Fabulous.
We want to hear that.
Fabulous. Yes.
Some more job places people can do, Marian.
Yes. Now, those jobs are people that are going to pay you. Now I'm going to go into things that you can do to create your own job. Okay. I'm sure there's companies out here that would pay you to do this as well, but you'd have to go out and find them. These are things that you could actually do and create yourself. So anytime you all have a question or, you have any things that come to your mind that you want to talk about, just let me know. I thought these were very interesting. The first one is become a Pinterest manager. Now, you all have heard of Pinterest, right? Okay. A Pinterest manager pays a minimum of $25 an hour or a monthly retainer fee of between $500 and $2,000 a month. And all you do is pin products and services for businesses. Now, you may have to have some computer skills and some graphic stuff, but you can learn to do that on things like Canva. You can literally click a button and it says Pinterest, and you just fill it in with what the customer wants. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is an amazing job, because I never heard of it, and I'm online 20 hours a day, it seems like.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, no one knows about it. Right.
So there is a course that I found in case that you really want to just hire somebody to drill this information into you so you can start building your business right away. And it's called PinterestVA.com. So like I said, I'm going to put all the information down below in the notes here so that you don't have to worry about trying to write it down right now. The course includes in-depth video training of all the ins and outs of using Pinterest for business. They talk about the scheduling tool, Tailwind. They teach you how to use that, and even how to design the pins using Canva. Canva.com is a free service it's a free, and then you can upgrade to paid if you want to. You don't need any previous experience with Pinterest before you take the course. They'll teach you everything, and you can be up and running your own business in no time.
Ooh,
Cool, huh?
I like that.
Now, most people think Pinterest is just recipes and things like that. No, it's gone way beyond that. If you haven't been in a while, you need to go check them out. They have everything. Every business has a Pinterest account now, it seems like.
Uh-huh.
All right, the next one is a content repurposer.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Lovely.
Do you even know what that means?
Not a clue.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I want to explain it. And I didn't want to sound like, Okay.
Yeah.
So content can be anything. It can be a video. It can be a blog post. It can be a Pinterest pin. It can be, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's on the internet, it's what they call content. So the stuff on your website, videos, audios, podcasts, all that is content. So what you do is a company hires you to go in, say that they have a video or they have some blog posts, and they want you to repurpose that. So you turn it into quotes that you can put on Twitter, and you turn it into, like, let's say they have a video up. You take that video and you repurpose it by turning it in, transcribing it and turning it into blog posts and articles and quotes and things like that. So that's a content repurposer. Very easy.
Interesting.
Oh.
Now, I say it's easy, and everybody gets on my case when I say things are easy on the internet. I think it's easy, but the tools that they have available today make it easy. Like, I didn't have this in my notes, but text, what is it called? All of a sudden it went out of my mind. I'll find it and look at it and put it in the notes. Anyway, it takes any audio that you bring into the software, and it transcribes as you're saying it. It transcribes it. So if it makes a little mistake.
I have that on my phone because I have a hearing loss. It's called, the one I use is called Live Transcribe.
Okay, thank you for that.
It's a great app. And I use it as long as if I'm in a lecture or hearing a presentation, I need to sit towards the front. And it doesn't get sometimes everything word for word, but you definitely get the gist of the conversation. The app that I use is Live Transcribe.
Thank you. And I'll put that in the notes down below.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And I have one too that's wonderful too. I don't have it on my phone. I have it on my computer. And I can just talk and talk and talk, and it just types it away, and then I can go in and edit it.
Exactly.
So that's a content repurposer. And you can make between $200 and $2,000 a month. And there's lots of companies who need that, okay? All right, the last one I have for today, this is a series, remember. The last one I have for today is called something Marian came up with, Give Classes Online. So I found 2 free softwares, companies that will put your classes information out there and collect the money for you. All you have to do is show up and use software like zoom.us to create your webinar or your class. And they do the marketing, they collect the money, and all you do is shine. You just do your thing for 1 to 3 hours, whatever it is you want to do for your class, and they collect all the money for you and send you a check.
Wow.
And I know there's people out there that have stuff to offer. You could do like what we're doing and help people find jobs, or those who have online jobs, you can help them refine them or make them better or whatever. So it's your expertise that people need.
Absolutely.
That's right. Everybody's got an expertise that they could share. They don't realize it a lot of times. And sometimes you need a coach or a friend that can help you figure out what it is that you could share. But there's plenty of people out there that would love to have your information. All you have to do is package it. And how easy is it to just turn on a video like zoom.us and start talking about it? You can share your screen. You can have a slide presentation. You don't even have to show up on screen. It could be all slides if you're shy, right?
Right.
Yes.
Or having a bad hair day.
Well, that's true.
Well, that's what hats are for.
So, ladies, I hope you have gotten something from this. I'm glad we were able to have Judy here.
Thank you for having me. It was truly an honor to be a part of the show. And I was very, very flattered that you asked me. Thank you so much. I consider it a gift.
Oh,
thank
welcome. And Lady Lou, you didn't get to say much today. I knew I had tons of information to share. But you can go back out on your farm and get some more work done.
Yes, you continue that farming and I'll continue my baking.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be over for coffee.
That sounds like a plan.
Yes, Judy pays you with sweets. She bakes sweets, and if you do something for her, she wants to like show you how much she loves you. She bakes stuff for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to put your contact information back up again, and Lady Lou will take us right out.
Okay.
Great to see you.
Thank you, Marian. Thank you, Judy. We want to remind you again that this is the Daily Reset for Success show. Normally, Mondays are for the hypnosis, but we felt like this was more important. So we're going to dedicate our Mondays to finding work at home to help you, because we know things maybe that you don't know. And we'd be so proud if you would share this video on all of our videos that are on YouTube. There's a little share button. I mean, it's just so easy. They make it easy for you to punch the button and then you pick out where you want to share it. And help other people, because you've got friends out there looking for work. We're all going to have friends out there looking for work very soon. And we definitely would love to have you on our new online networking for success that's coming up this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And all you have to do is go to Marian's Patreon. In fact, there she's got it on the screen, Patreon, patreon.com/natural curiosity. And you can sign up for it. There's no fee. It's no charge. We just want as many people as possible within 1 hour to come on and give a little 2-minute talk on who they are, what they do, what they have to offer for our audience, because it'll go on replay and people can watch it again and again. It gives you credibility. It shows, like Marian said, it shows your personality. People like people and they love to see us on video so they know who we are. So put some personality in your 2 minutes and tell them what you have to offer. Maybe give them a free consultation or a free digital report, something like that makes them remember you, so that when they need your services, they're there. You are there in their mind, and they'll come to you for that service. So we want to share that with all of you and share that information about the networking with your friends, because we've only got 1 hour, and as many people as we can, we will push through in that 2-minute talk. And if you don't have 2 minutes, that's okay. We'll start with the next one and just keep pushing people through there on the rotation until our hour is up. And I'm sure there's going to be way more people on there than we'll have time for, but we'll do it again.
So get there early.
Huh?
So get there early.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we put you in the green room, which, it sounds like a television show. And then you can, you'll have to be on hold, so to speak, on the video. And you can I guess you can watch on another screen if you'd like, on your TV or something. Not your TV, but your monitor. And you can watch the program, but the replay will be there for sure. And we invite you to come. Please come and share your expertise with our audience. Our audience is growing, and we thank you for that. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are looking for 1,000 new subscribers. So again, I'm long-winded. Sorry about that. But I just want you to know about what we have to offer to help you. This is our whole thing. We're not making any money. That's on this show. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is to help others. And we do that from our heart and from our just love of people. So share, please. And we thank you again, Judy, for being here. And Marian.
Really my pleasure.
So good with the technology.
Thanks, ladies.
Appreciate it. So thank you very much. See you on the road.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.